Have you ever worked with a horse that's completely sound but still won't do something? And the reason why had nothing to do with his body. This horse had a fully healed tendon injury, and yet he refused to canter on the left lead under saddle. He was a young, off-the-track thoroughbred who retired from racing after his injury and came to be my client's companion. He came to me to have his foundational work refined. It was almost impossible to tell which leg had been injured. So we did what I always believe in. We gave him time. Time to grow, time to strengthen, time to develop through foundational exercises. Nothing rushed. What started to come up was the canter. On the right lead, no issue, easy and willing. But on the left lead under saddle, he just wouldn't execute it. But what was so interesting was out in the paddock, he would canter left and right without hesitation, doing it naturally. So we knew this wasn't physical. That's when it became clear. His body had healed, but somewhere he was still holding on to the memory of the injury. And if you've ever had an injury yourself, you know that feeling. Even when it's healed, there's still a moment of hesitation, a protective response. So for him, left lead under pressure still meant something wasn't safe. So we made a decision to give him a full year, no pressure. Not to fix anything, but to support his body completely. We focused on balance, suppleness, relaxation, strength training, and making sure both sides were equally toned. We worked him on the lunge, under saddle, used poles, small exercises to encourage him to use the left side. Nothing forced, just building confidence. Because at that point, we weren't healing a tendon anymore. We were rebuilding trust. After that year, we knew his body was ready, and it was time for a mind-body connection. So I picked a quiet day at the barn, no distractions, just time and space. And I got on with a very clear intention. I asked for the left lead, the same way, with the same consistency, over and over. Calm, focused, present, clear intention, and consistent aids. And in my mind, I just kept saying, you're safe, you can do this, nothing is going to hurt you. There's always a window with horses before they become mentally and physically tired. And when you get a try, you make it mean everything. He really gave me a few honest attempts, and then he took the left lead. I rewarded him knowing what a huge step forward he had taken, and that was enough. From there, it became easier. Less resistance, less anxiety, and over time, he became completely even on both sides. No more association, no more hesitation, just a horse moving freely in his body. Every horse carries a story. And not just everything you feel under saddle is physical. Sometimes the last stage of healing is helping them feel safe. If you're working through something like this, build the foundation first. Don't rush the process. Timing is everything. Watch what they do naturally. That tells you the truth. And when the moment comes to ask, be clear. Be consistent, and above all, be fair. True training isn't just about getting the movement. It's about understanding what's behind the resistance and knowing when to ask and when to wait.